Hey there everyone, welcome back. Today we're gonna do a how-to video. So I'm going to teach you how to replace the declumpers on your DF64 Gen 2. Alright, so that's fairly simple over here. Let me just clear out some of these things. Now what I'm going to do is just clean the exit chute a little bit, because I used this previously in our previous video on the difference between the metal collars and the rubber angled holders. You haven't checked that yet, you can check that out in, like, I don't know whether I'm pointing the right place. Here, I'm not too sure. Just click on it, okay? Now, just do a quick clean here. Now, for this process, the steps are fairly similar to how you do an extensive exit chute cleaning, okay? That's one of our earlier videos, so you can go and check that out. I'm going to take out the bellow, the anti-popcorn lid. I'm going to disassemble the grinder basically. I'm going to see if I can do this fast enough. Remove the collar, great. That didn't take much effort. Take out the top burr carrier, okay? Because I don't want parts to be falling around. Now, when you take this out, be careful and take note. For the Gen 2, there's a manufacturer's marking over here on the top, okay, to indicate that it's facing north of the grinder, the top part of the grinder, okay? So that's how you place it down. Now that you have this part empty, first thing we're going to do is remove these two screws, okay? So take an Allen key if you have one and start removing it, okay? I'm going to disassemble the grinder basically. I'm going to see if I can do this fast enough. Remove the collar, great. That didn't take much effort. Take out the top burr carrier, okay? Because I don't want parts to be falling around. Now, when you take this out, be careful and take note. For the Gen 2, there's a manufacturer's marking over here on the top, okay, to indicate that it's facing north of the grinder, the top part of the grinder, okay? So that's how you place it down. Make sure you get the appropriate size Allen key. This should be the 2mm Allen key that you would get in one of the DF64 grinders. Be sure to check your box carefully before you throw it away, because the last thing you'd want is to lose one of your accessories. Of course, if you do, you can always get it from your closest DIY shop. Okay. Put it in a place where you can keep a close eye on it. Now, we're going to take out the screw, okay? Make sure that you get an appropriate size screwdriver. You get ones that are too big, you might damage the crossheads. Get it too small, you might not be able to take it out at all. There we go. Let's see if this, okay, took out the screw, the chute comes out. All these steps should be fairly similar. In fact, they should be familiar to you if you had watched one of our earlier videos on how to do the extensive chute cleaning, or the 7 easy steps to clean your DF64 grinder, okay? Now, we're going on to the next part. Remove both the screws. Right, I have removed both the screws, okay? And I've taken out the declumper. Now this is a declumper that was there, okay? As you can see, it's placed over here. Now After a couple of years, your declumpers might wear off. The doors especially over here, this might break away and you might have to replace them. So yeah, you can always ask us to send over to you a new set of declumpers if it's within the warranty period. If not, you can always purchase it from us on our website. Okay, so this is another new set of DF64 Gen 2 declumpers that I have. I'm going to do a video for each one of the grinders, so don't worry. Right now, you're going to take a close look at how the 64 Gen 2 declumpers look like. Okay, so they look like this. You have a metal sheet here, that goes first. Next one is your plastic sheet with the door handle. Okay, what you need to do is, before you do anything, season them. Okay, because a lot of the times, brand new grinders come with brand new declumpers, the doors might actually be a bit too stiff. So some of the consumers might complain saying that, hey, the grinder is clogging up, hey, I just did a chute cleaning, I realized a lot of them were stuck, the declumpers are not helping at all. The declumpers are there to help you regulate the flow of the grinds coming out. This prevents any choking that happens within the chute or overloading the ionizers that are present in the chute. Now, what you can do is season them. Usually after like a kilo of coffee, this is subjective to the individual's experience, preference, the kind of coffee that they're using, context to their own situation. The amount of coffee that you use will be required to season your declumpers and your grinder. I would say maybe around 1 kg, maybe around 2 kgs, I'm not too sure. But should be fairly enough for you to season your declumpers on its own. But if it's not and it's clogging up, this is what you can do. Take it out. Make sure that the flaps are seasoned nicely. When I say seasoned, that means just open them up like this, okay, so that they're flexible enough. Now when you place it back, put the metal sheet first and then put the plastic sheet second. The plastic sheet, when you put it down, make sure that the flap that you have over here is facing outwards. That means towards the chute direction, okay? So it's like this. If it's the other way around, it's going to poke into the burr chambers. Your burrs are going to start hitting it. That's where it's going to cause either a misalignment or a choke. It's going to, that's where it's going to cause a misalignment or a choke, and you don't want that. So make sure it's facing the right way. And once you've done that, put your chute back on, screw everything back accordingly, just trace your steps back, and that's how you replace the declumpers for the DF64 Gen 2. Now in our next video, we're probably going to be looking at the other models and how you're going to replace the declumpers for them. Alright, so I hope this helped, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!